Hey, Mike Callahan, great submitted question. How do I know what my break-even rate is per man hour? Well, the timing of this couldn't be any better. Simple Growth under the Lawn Care Operating System has just released our software version of break-even under a M.O.R.E system. So what I'm going to recommend, whether you're using the software or not, is going in and actually tracking certain items. And it's going to be under a M.O.R.E system, a multiple overhead recovery system. So the first thing we're looking at is our direct labor, what the average wage is with overtime, and our labor burden. We're going to budget how many hours those folks are going to be working. Second part is going to be our non-direct labor, so our office or non-production staff. We're going to figure out their labor with their labor burden and how many hours. We're going to need a total dollar amount for our non-production. Third part is we're going into our production equipment. So we're going to go in and actually figure out the purchase cost, the salvage value, or whatever we're selling it for, inflation, interest rate on loans, all the maintenance right through gas, oil filters, tires, blade changes. All of that stuff's going to be piled in, and you're going to have an hourly cost per hour for your truck, trailer, mowers, and maintenance equipment packages. Finally, we're going to go in and drive into an overhead recovery system, or basically a budget, where we're going to go in and build out and pull in all your direct labor, your non-direct labor, your equipment for production, your non-production equipment for estimating vehicles. And we're going to drive all that through. So your direct cost is going to basically be your revenue minus your labor and labor burden, your equipment, subs, and equipment. If you subtract those two, that's your gross profit. Down below that, it's going to be living your operating expenses, such things as advertising, rent, owner's pay, CSR's pay, all the things that happen no matter how many sales we have. When you take that down, that total expense there, you subtract that from the gross profit line, you have a net bottom line profit. Through that process now, we can go in and build out each type of crew for each division, whether it's maintenance, fertilization, or design build. And we'll base it on how many guys or girls are on the crew, how many hours, overhead recovery percentage, and a profit. We take that markup process through the actual truck and trailer, the equipment, and our maintenance package. And at the end of the day, you're going to have literally a dollar per hour charge, a dollar per hour break even, how many hours we're budgeting for that crew, and equally as important, the dollar we need schedule for the day. So the dollar amount. So say $1,000 a day for this maintenance crew, and it's costing us $750. The difference is our net bottom line profit if everything goes to plan. But that's the clarity. Now you can delegate your estimating. You know the estimates you're putting out are accurate, as long as the times are accurate, but financially sound. And now we can delegate our scheduling because we know how much we have to schedule each day revenue-wise and what the budgeted time is. So those are the things I'm looking at. Drop me a DM below if you want a sneak peek and kind of run through our budgeting tool and see how it lines up in your business.